Either God gonna let me in or he not. I'm going to hell, I promise y'all. It's for another reason outside of me being a lesbian. As y'all can see from the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about my experience with being a lesbian, how I came out, all the pros and cons of being a lesbian, y'all, just all that good stuff. So everybody's been asking me to do one of these videos, and I feel like now is the appropriate time for me to go ahead and put this video out there. It's been a year and a half and I can give like my honest opinion about everything, and this actually might be like a little series that I don't know yet. I'm gonna probably break this up in like sections. I actually do have like some notes on my phone. Yeah, we're about to jump straight into it and talk all about it. So if y'all see me looking down at my phone, it's literally just me looking at the notes that I've already typed up so I don't forget anything. My name is Barbie, of course, Nebraska Barbie. You can follow me everywhere if you search Nebraska Barbie, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of that good stuff. A year ago today, I made a Facebook post and I was like, I think I might be gay. I don't know yet. I'll let y'all know. So everybody's like, I thought you was already gay, or this. It was crazy. I went on like a rant on Facebook, and not like a bad rant, but I just went on a little troll on Facebook about being gay. I'm on Facebook like, I think I might be gay, do studs, take out trash, whoop-de-whoop this, all of that. My experience with men, just like most of y'all bitches out there, my experience with men, trash, like don't like it, don't want it, never really understood them, don't really like them. I just felt like that's what I had to do, that's who I had to be with, so that's why I was with men. I wouldn't say that I've just always been attracted to women, because I mean, who's not though? Before like I was actually gay or a lesbian or whatever the terms are, before that I never had looked at a female and was like, oh, she fine, like I want her, or nothing like that. It's never been none of that. It's just a simple fact that I just always told myself that I was not really attracted to men or women. I was kind of in like a weird space with it. So I've had my fair share of men, and I've been with one girl, which is my girlfriend right now. Comparing the both, y'all, I'm having the time of my motherfucking life over here. Them men, ooh, cannot do it. First question, how did you come out? I wouldn't say that I necessarily came out. I feel like when you say coming out, it means you were hiding it. When I decided that I wanted to be with a girl, I just was with a girl, and it was very public, it was very sudden, it was very just, you know, out there. So I wouldn't necessarily say I came out, but how did I tell people? Y'all, a bitch was happy. I was happy. Like, if any of my friends or family was here to tell y'all, they would be like, this bitch was getting on my nerves, y'all. I was so fucking happy to show off my girl. Like, this is who I'm with. I remember sending my mom a picture of her, and I was like, ain't my new babe cute? My mom was like, I mean, he kind of looked like a sheep, but all right. And I'm like, and that's what it is. We met, we liked each other, and we was together. Another little topic is the it's just a phase thing. If you guys are trying to come out, or you're just unsure of your sexuality or anything like that, don't mind when people just say it's just a phase, because you never know. Me personally, oh baby, I know I'm a lesbian. I don't want nothing to do with no man, nothing. I don't want nothing to do with nothing. Everybody kept on telling me like, oh, it's just a phase, she'll be over it. And I'm not even gonna lie, when I was joking around with it, what are y'all doing? Back then, I wouldn't say I thought it was just a phase. It was just a simple fact that I was being funny about it. And at first, I was not being serious. It was just, y'all, I just be, especially online, don't take me serious. I just be fucking talking. If you are trying to come out, if you're unsure, just go with the flow. Like I always tell people, like, how did you know you didn't like pickles on your burger? You didn't know it until you tried it. You tried the burger with the pickles and you just was like, no, I don't want that no more. So don't knock it till you try it. If it's just a phase, it's just a phase. I don't like all of the different terms necessarily, even though I see why it's grouped up the way it is, as far as straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, all of that stuff like that. I see why, you know, there's different categories and stuff for it. Don't let nobody label you until you're able to label yourself first. Quit assuming that just because somebody's a lesbian that they like every bitch. Just because I'm a lesbian don't mean that I want to have sex with my friends. Just because I'm a lesbian don't mean that I want every girl that I see, because first of all, I'm not even attracted to femmes, if that makes sense. I don't want nothing to do with no girl, like, if that makes sense. I love my stud, and I hate, you know, saying those words like I just said, but that's just, it is what it is. I don't know why people automatically assume just because you gay that you want everybody else that's gay. Like, no, I wouldn't care if a girl walked past me and she had the fattest ass and the thickest thighs on earth. Like, there's nothing about another girl that looks like me that I'm attracted to. It's just crazy how people just really assume that. It's sad, actually, and that's just like me saying that because you're straight, you want every dude that walk past you. No, you have a type. Just how straight people have a type. Some straight girls, they're not attracted to light-skinned men, or they're not attracted to dark-skinned men, or they're only attracted to dudes with brush cuts. Same thing over here. Just because I'm a lesbian don't mean that I'm attracted to every single woman that walks by. Like, no, I don't like femmes, I don't like stems, I don't like none of that. I like my girl because she looks a certain way, and that's all there is to it. Another thing with assumptions, at this point, I guess I'm talking about studs. Just because a girl dresses a certain way does not mean that she wants to be a man. Like, that's one of the biggest things that I had to learn when I decided to cross over to this side, if that makes sense, is just because my girlfriend dresses a certain way does not mean she's a man. She's still a woman. She still has feelings. She's a girl just like I'm a girl. She bleeds just like I bleed. She got boobs just like me. We got the same lady parts. Like, all of that is just outer appearance. Just because she dresses a certain way does not mean she wants to be a man, period. So moving on to friends. Being a lesbian and having friends, I would not say it's difficult, and I'm not going to say that I'm not a friendly person, because I am actually very friendly and I tend to get along with almost anybody. However, I feel like, I don't know, I've just had a lot of girls want to be my friend, and I feel like they like me, if that makes sense. Like, no, I'm not that friend that's a lesbian that we about to go out and get drunk and we're going to come home and I'm going to do things to you because I'm gay. And then another thing when it comes to having friends and being a lesbian, there's been certain situations where I feel like, and this is just my feelings, there's just been certain situations where I feel like some of my friends think that they can do certain things around me and my girlfriend at the same time because we are both girls. For example, if I was dating a man, say you my friend, and I was dating a man and you came over, we start getting ready to go out, you're not gonna walk outside of the bathroom in your panties or some little shorts or a sports bra. Why? Because I have a man and this is a man in the house and this is my man. It's disrespectful. So, and I'm not saying that it's happened before, but I think it might, I don't know. But I just feel like people in general, not just my relationship, but people don't give your spouse the same respect that they would give if it was a man, because they think because we're all girls that they can do certain things, say certain things, and get away with certain things, and it's not okay, and that is so annoying. None of my friends are really like that, but I did just want to throw that out there because I've had that happen in a different way before when I was dealing with a guy. So I just, yeah, again, I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know why I thought it would be like 1,000 times more easier on this side. Any relationship you have to put work into, of course. Thank God that me and my girlfriend, for the most part, we get along and there's not too much of anything that we go back and forth about. What I like the most is that you literally, and people say that they have this with a man as well, but my girlfriend is literally my best friend. Emotions are understood because it's another woman. Most of the time she's gonna understand specifically where you are coming from. I don't know, I just love everything about being a lesbian. Like, I'm not gonna get off into my whole sex life and all of that, but great. I just love how open I can be. She understands a lot because at the end of the day she is a woman. Men versus women, I would never in my life never deal with another man. I'm so happy where I'm at. Another annoying thing is these men always talking about oh, another good one lost. Like, I'm not lost. I am found. I am safe where I'm at. No, you can't turn me straight. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I just wish they stopped with that shit, because there is nothing about a man that I want. A lot of people don't know this, but I am a preacher's kid, and for the longest I was in my head like, damn, like, I wonder how my dad feels. But at the same time, I got a gay sister. Like, you win some, you lose some. I don't know what to tell you, Dad. Like, I like it over here. It is what it is. But the good thing about my dad is he's never tried to pressure me into being straight or trying to talk about my sexuality. He's never told me I'm going to hell either. Like, I don't go to hell. But yeah, none of that. It's kind of all been like good, cool, and I'm accepted. I know a lot of people are not as fortunate to be accepted. That's sad, but the transition was really smooth for me, and I had absolutely no problems. One of the things I feel like is super important is for people to talk to their kids. One of the biggest things that irritate me is people will watch their kids stare. They'll hear their kids say stuff that's just like so out of line, and it's just, to me, it's disrespectful. Like, for example, like, again, my girlfriend, her outer appearance, what people would say is she dressed like a man. Well, the way we look at it, she just dressed how she want to dress. But like, it's not okay for your kid to be asking, why do you look like a boy, or why do you want to dress this way, or why do you want to dress that way? And I get it, it's fine, kids are going to have questions, but when your kid is constantly over here in my face or somebody else's face and they keep asking questions and you over here laughing about it, it's not funny at all. Get your kids. Now, when I came out, where I live in Omaha, Nebraska, it is this big, y'all. It's super small. So not that I was looking gradually for anybody to date. Like, I actually wasn't looking at all. Like, if you ask me, you just got to understand that it's bad enough that everybody, whether you straight or not, we just gonna say that, whether you're straight or not, everybody know everybody in Omaha. So it's bad enough that the gay community is this big, because it's like, if anything was to happen between me and my girl, 9 times out of 10, whenever she move on, whenever I decided to move on, she's gonna know who I'm dealing with. Like, she probably gonna have known them personally, and vice versa. You either gotta be to yourself if you're a lesbian, or you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. If I personally had to rank being a lesbian on 10 fingers, 10 being the best, 0 being the worst, 1 being the worst, I would definitely give it a 10. Is it what I thought specifically? No. I thought being a lesbian was, I have me a girlfriend, we fighting all the time. I'm talking about like banging fighting. I'm not talking about no yelling and screaming. I'm thinking, you know, screaming matches like we bucking up in the street because what's good with it. That's what I thought it was gonna be. I used to always tell myself I could not date a girl because we literally gonna fight every time. The fact that me and my girlfriend, we don't do none of that, I am just so thankful. My girlfriend, she treats me like a queen, and I feel like she treats me like a queen because she wants to be treated like a queen. I had to realize that, and there was certain periods of times, especially because I was new to this, where I kept slipping up, thinking that she had the mental capacity of a man as far as her thought process and everything like that. And I had to learn that at the end of the day, she is a woman. She still has feelings just like I do. She'll be in her head just like me. She could overthink just like me. And I guess anybody could be in their head and overthink, but I'm talking about how women are a little bit more emotional up front than men. That was one of my biggest challenges with being a lesbian and being with my girlfriend, is at the end of the day still remembering that she is a woman, still remembering that just like I want flowers, she wants flowers, just like I want to wake up to random text saying get ready at this time at night, we have a date, that she likes those things too. So that was a little bit harder for me to adjust to, because just like I was just telling y'all, like, it was to the point in my head to where, y'all, I lost my train of thought. Oh yes, so like I was saying, as far as the thought process, I had to get that out of my head, that just because she dresses like a certain way, what most people would say she dresses like a man, just because she dresses a certain way don't mean that that's what she is. But I had to snap and tell myself over and over again, she is not a man. Like, I'm not gonna say that I was particularly waiting around for her to do certain things, but like, as far as taking out the trash, okay, bitch, you gotta take out the trash too, because shit, just as much as we both women laying around in this goddamn house, like, take out the trash. She's not, you know, at the end of the day, I just had to soak it all up and take it one step at a time, because it was something new and I was used to a man being more dominant. Even when I was dealing with a man, I was not 100% submissive. I've always been a leader. I've never really liked to be controlled, and I'm not at all saying that my girlfriend controls me at all, but I am learning that in certain situations I need to let her lead and I should follow. I just feel like, well damn, like you a woman, I'm a woman, like there's no leader. I kind of felt like you can't tell me shit. You really can't tell me shit, like you're a woman, like what does that mean? And I had to realize that, oh, it means a lot, especially when you're a lesbian. Another question I get asked a lot is, am I attracted to men? And I just feel like that's a dumb question, because attraction is attraction. Am I sexually attracted to a man? No, not at all. Y'all see Chris Brown or any one of these, the baby, Lil Baby, y'all see these men and y'all be head over heels. Me, I just be like, oh, do I feel like certain men are good looking? Yeah, like anybody of any sexuality like is good looking, like, but I'm not attracted to no man. There's not one man on this earth that I would be like, oh yeah, like I want him. Like, I'm not at all attracted to men. I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to, and my girlfriend just happens to be that. Another thing is, oh, it's wrong, it's in the Bible. Either God gonna let me in or he not. I don't believe that I'm going to hell because I'm dating a woman. At the end of the day, do I believe in a higher power? Yes. I'm obviously a preacher's kid. Do I believe in God? Hell yes. Do I think I'm going to hell? If I'm going to hell, I promise y'all it's for another reason outside of me being a lesbian. Are you only gay because men treated you wrong? No. No, there was not one man that I was with that I felt like was worth being with and sharing the rest of my life with. There's not a man that has scarred me so much to where I'm like, oh, I don't ever want to touch a man again. I'm obviously a lesbian because I'm attracted to women, and that is it, and that is all, y'all. I promise y'all, that's it. There's a lot of girls, and I'm gonna tell y'all this now. If you trying to come over here, boo, to be a lesbian because a man done did you wrong and you just feel like all men ain't shit, you gonna have a rude fucking awakening, because these bitches ain't shit either, and I'll be the first to tell you that, okay? Moving on to the next. Y'all, another stupid question, like, and when I say I done got asked this question so much, I feel like it's the stupidest fucking question in the world. Do you miss real sex? What is real sex? Like, are you asking me, do I miss being with a man, without saying, do I miss being with a man? Because I don't. Like, there's nothing about a man that I miss. Anything a man can do, my girlfriend do it, and way better. Like, way fucking better. Another question, y'all, is if you like girls that look like men, why don't you date a man? What part about it do people not understand? That I don't like men. I don't like men. If you're a lesbian, you don't like men. When it comes to men, I don't like the mental capacity they have, because it's this fucking big, like this fucking big, they stupid. And then to me, I don't know why, I just feel like men are dirty. There's nothing about a man that I want. I'm not saying that I don't like men like all the way around as far as like friends and all of that, because I actually do have some decent ass homeboys. However, when it comes to sexually and emotionally pleasing, men ain't it. Absolutely not. Well, another thing that people always be curious about is kids. So they always ask, like, do I want kids? Are we gonna have kids? Like, are we gonna get married and things like that? And all I can say with that is just like the same thing as being with a man. Like, I don't know, if it happens, it happens. Now, of course, I can't go to bed tonight, get jiggy with my girl, and wake up and be pregnant. However, right now, the headspace that I'm in, I'm okay with my life right now. I'm okay with me, my girl, and my 2 dogs, and vice versa. She's okay with that life right now. Now, will that change possibly in the future? Would I decide I want kids? Will she decide she wants kids? Possibly. And if that's the route that we choose to go, we will go and get pregnant. Some more things that I do like about being a lesbian, and then I'm gonna wrap this video up because I know it was kind of all over the place. I'm just kind of going on a rant, so therefore it's not gonna necessarily be in order, but it's some other things that I did want to tell y'all that I did love about being a lesbian, y'all. If you are the type of girl that fall in love quick, oh bitch, you ain't seen shit. You ain't seen shit until you done been with a girl. This is really how it works. Because if you think you fall in love quick with these niggas, oh, you got a rude awakening. Because on Monday is when you decided you wanted to be gay. Tuesday is when you have tryouts. Okay, you done made the decision that you're gay on Monday. Tuesday you got tryouts. Wednesday you pick the one. Thursday you go spend a night. Friday you go back home to pack up your fucking bag, and then y'all moving in all over the weekend. Like, you bringing your bed, you got your dog, you got your cat, all of that. Y'all, I loved it. Literally, I met my girlfriend and we was stuck like this ever the fuck since. Nothing like this, and still like this. Like, yeah, lesbians, we move so, y'all, it moves so fast. So if you are not ready to be in a relationship, you might want to claim that you bisexual and you just curious or something, because you come over here with a woman, you're not leaving, you're not. I swear it feels like, y'all, it feel like I've been knowing my girlfriend for 10 years and it's been a year and a half. That's all it's been, is a year and a half. So the craziest thing ever is I've had multiple people, and y'all, when I say multiple, I mean multiple. And if y'all watching this video, I want y'all to comment down below and I want y'all to tell me how. People be like, I always knew you was gonna be gay. I knew you was gay from high school. I knew you was gay since this day. Like, y'all, I swear I have never, to my knowledge, I have never gave off any physical traits of being gay. I've never acted gay. I've never touched a girl. I've never, especially during like middle school, high school, I've never, like, I didn't like boys or girls. Hell, I didn't like nobody. I didn't like the teachers. Like, how did you know I was gay? And that's one of those things that kind of, like, I won't say it irritates me, but it's kind of like, like, are you just trying to start a conversation with me? Or what specifically are you trying to do? Because what do you mean you always knew I was going to be gay, as if there's something wrong with it? Gender roles. And I've been asked by people before, like, so is there any gender roles? Is it necessarily my girlfriend? Her name is Z for short. They'll be like, so Z's the boy, you're the girl. Just because she appears a certain way, people automatically assume that she plays the man. The thing about it is, baby, ain't no playing over here. There's absolutely no playing, nothing. Ain't nobody playing shit. She's my girl, she's my woman, and I'm her girl, and I'm her woman. Like, I don't, like, she's my woman, and I'm her woman. There's no she's the man, I'm the girl. Like, of course she has more of a feeling dominance, but there's nobody playing a man, because she doesn't want to be a man. And yeah, she'll never be a man. She doesn't want to be a man. Obviously, to the naked eye, when people see us, they obviously see a lesbian couple. They see me dressed up in a dress and some heels. They see her dressed how she's dressed, and they're just gonna assume that her role is the man, and that is just sick. You should just automatically assume her role is to play her part in her relationship, and vice versa. Yeah, y'all, so overall, my lesbian experience, being a lesbian, if I had to give it, if I had to rate it between 0 and a 10, I definitely would give it a 10. Again, if you are struggling with finding your sexuality, trying to come out, or anything of the sort, whether you're a female or a man, my best advice to you is to obviously take your time. Me personally, I decided fairly quickly that this is what I wanted to do. I am not at all encouraging anybody out here to go off and become a lesbian or just to go off and be gay. But the thing about it is, I have people tell me all the time that they, oh, I just couldn't do it. I just could never do it. And boo, that's you. That's perfectly fine. However, don't knock it until you try it. And I'm not saying just go haul off and try it. What I am saying is, if you've ever had any curious bone in your body, it might be the best thing going for you. So like I gave the example before, you didn't know you didn't like pickles on your burger until you had a pickle on your burger and decided you didn't like it. You don't know that you don't like girls until you try being with a girl. And I ain't saying y'all start trying to come after me, because I don't want y'all and I don't like y'all like that. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all for watching this rant. This is a different type of video. I think